Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to the stream. Let me know if you hear me okay, alright? I'm trying something different, I'll explain in a bit. Let me know if it sounds okay for you on your end. Good morning, good evening everybody. Thank you for joining once again. Welcome back. We're going to go clumsy bussing in this stream. Our first one I think was Alex. Hey Alex and Sari. Jack and Eric, how are you guys? Sounds perfect, amazing. 2 a.m. in Europe, rip. Good evening Scotsman, thanks for joining man. Hopefully we'll get some trains today. We'll see. Yeah, we're going again with Bus Simulator 18. I wanted to explore more of the game. Some more random events we can encounter maybe. Or at the very least the bendy buses, I really want to try those. I want to see how the physics work, if the articulation is on point in how the bus inside looks like. You once again forgot there was a stream today. Well, you joined just in time. You just started. It's perfect. Perfect timing. Yeah, how are you feeling, Scotsman? Thanks for bringing that up, Alex. Sound a bit more bass to you. Yes, actually. I'm trying out the voice meter thing for a more podcasty voice. I'm not sure if it's working out better, but from what I was testing, it seemed to be like there seemed to be more shape in my voice. So I'm going to try this for now, and then we'll see if we like it or not, and we can revert as needed. Yeah, it's snowing in Norway. Wow. Pneumonia is all gone. Amazing. Happy to hear that, Scotsman. Welcome back. Going all radio DJ on us. And it's all because of the podcasts I've been listening to. Like I've been listening to podcasts and I was always wondering, wow, how come they have that such a nice bassy, like, I don't know how to describe it. That like their voice has that shape, like it curves around like that. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And apparently there is a quick fix, at least something that remotely resembles that effect by using voice meter. So let's see how that works. But if at any point, because I did encounter like the voice distorting at some points, like the audio getting corrupted. So let me know if that happens, and let me know if there's like a huge delay between my voice and what you see in my face, right? So if there's like a desync happening, let's go and test it together. Hey the Kings, welcome back man. Anyway, let's go and get the game started. So yeah, it's full-on Bus Simulator 18 hype. It's coming out finally next week and I can't wait for the fixes to come in, because I really want to test those different buses. There's also another episode coming out today. Sorry for that loud voice, loud audio. And hopefully you see the game pretty soon. Maybe not. Hello? There we go. It's a bit late. Let me see. Steering wheel, is it working? Of course it is not. I don't know, it always gets weirder and weirder every time. Okay, that works, but that one doesn't. So weird. When is the next Farming Sim stream? That's a good question. I try to feature like whatever is new, like if there's an update, if there's a new game. So usually I tend to prioritize those, but from time to time I tend to go back to the old school stuff. So Farm Sim, I'm not really familiar with the world of Farm Sim, so I'm not sure if there are like some new things happening, but I haven't heard anything, and so it's not high on the priority list. That's how I usually rate stuff. So like this game is like all the hype, and people are looking for videos and really wanting to check it out before the release. So I'm trying to feature it as much as I can, and I'm really enjoying this game as well. So it's all like win-win. But yeah, it's not that good a... Why is it laggy? It's not that That means farm sim is not high on the priority list at the moment. Yeah, I think this is the one. So just to align with everybody, this is a different profile. So the one we use in YouTube is this one. The series in YouTube is this one. We have less buses here, like 3 buses, 2 drivers. The one, this other like quote unquote MP profile has 5 buses and 5 drivers. So this is the like more progressive profile. And we're going to work with this in the stream so we can explore more of the content of the game. Did you do a PC building sim stream? No, I didn't. Maybe I could. Maybe if there's a huge update that comes, I'm happy to do that. Actually, I'm planning on doing a stream on Cook Serve Delicious too when the barista update comes. I would love that. Making lattes, cappuccinos, latte art. I don't know how it works, but I'm excited for it.
You've outdone yourself again. I think the public transportation system in the vicinity of the town has never been this robust. I've talked to Mr.
Let's
Baumann
remove that.
and
Don't need the lady talking. Jay is having revenge with me. Jay isn't here because I was not there in his stream. Might very well be. Oh, sweet revenge. Hey Rohan, how are you, man? Welcome back. Glad you could join. How's it going? Still have school, right? So I'm not sure what we went through the last stream, but I was doing a lot of offline driving. I think we were going through the agricultural zone and industry zone, right? These things, I think. And if you notice, I turned off the music completely for Bus Sim 18. I'm using abstraction music now because I actually got a copyright claim in one of the songs that was playing in the background. I hate it when that happens. I did coordinate with the publisher, Astragon, and they helped me a lot. They sent me some documents proving that they bought the music and that they have the authority to use it and feature it in YouTube and everywhere else. So I should be pretty much set. But the way in YouTube how it works is when there is a copyright claim on your video, you can dispute it. And then the claimant can take up to 30 days before they reply. So that means there is no monetization on the video for that 30 days. So it absolutely sucks. So to avoid everything, all that fiasco, all that complication, just remove the music and put in our own music. Keep things simpler. Let me see. Let me go back to chat. Still mesmerized by those foggy weather skyboxes. Yeah, by the way, how did he get access to foggy weather? I didn't ask that. Did he always have it before? Foggy weather, can't wait. Just another 1 week and 2 days left of school. Amazing. I'm sure you're excited. Alex missed many things. Jay has got troll face moons. What the heck is that? Watching a professional. Don't know what that means. I'll see. Not mentioning Bob in the stream. You just did. That's true. Akira just gave him access. Amazing. I see. So that's why. I was trying to remember, did Jay always have foggy weather? And I couldn't quite place it. That's awesome. Man, it's great. I'm sure Jay is ecstatic about that. Alright, anyway. So, we unlocked a new thing here. I was doing this drive offline. Something that goes through the countryside. Beautiful view. And then enters the city, but it passes through this like dog bone interchange. And then it goes through, there's an actual train station. Scotsman might like this. The main station here. There's a train station, although honestly, I haven't seen the train. Oh, because it's there. Maybe we should make a stop here. Yeah, so we can see the train station directly. He did have an older version of foggy weather running, I see. Bob bit me for you. I saw that happen. Trains. I know, right? So yes, there we go. Unlock the main station. And then that's this one. And then I use the driver to generate income with 8 stops max. That's this green line. Yeah, you can't see it so much, but this is Route 7. My face in chat is blocking that a bit. Then the next mission is this one. use a driver to generate income on a route with max 9 stops that connects the main station. Let's start with here. That's the main station. The agricultural zone, which is here. Ah, okay. So maybe we can pass through like that. Or no. Let's go like, I think there's a bus stop here as well. Yeah, that one. Although if we do that, we won't be passing through this here. Let me change it up. Let's do this instead. Like that. 2 stops on the agricultural zone, so we can drop off here. 4, 5, 6. Just loop around. And then industry zone 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, 9 stops. That should be good, I think. Okay, so now we have to assign someone here and drive it ourselves, I think. Hey, Wilbert. Welcome back, man. How are you? Doing fine. Amazing. Bus sim time. Something feels weird with the game though. It feels... the frame rate doesn't feel quite right. I'm hoping there's no... I'm hoping when we get to the actual game, it's not that bad. Anyway, let me see. Let me remove the driver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's remove that guy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we don't need another driver, right? Anyway, alright, so let's do that. This. Good. So now everyone is assigned a route. And let's do this one. So hopefully we can see the train from the beginning. Let's go with the day, because I do want to see the train in all its glory. Let's go... Actually, can we buy a new bus? One sec. The title of the stream is Bendy buses because I really wanted to try those. Next week, June 13. Clumsy hired Alex version 2 for driving bus. More than one of each bus, yes, for sure. Yeah, you can always buy like the same buses. That one looks pretty good, huh? The Bendy Citaro. And I discovered something. We can try this together. So this costs for 120,000. But I was reading through Discord and it seems like we can actually go negative. Let's try that theory. Your funds are insufficient to buy this bus. You can borrow up to 100,000 from the bank. You will go bankrupt if your balance is less than 150. Ah, okay, all right. So you can go negative, but not that intense. You can only go up to negative 100k. All right, that makes sense. So it's not infinite money. So let's go and save up for this guy. Whoa, what's happened? What happened to the brake lights? And this one as well. Bendy stuff is always cool, especially straws. Who's the conductor? Alexis? I hope it does. The squeaking? I hope it does. Do we have this Iveco already? I think we do, right? Because this is the CNG. Let's try that. I want to try that bus. Haven't driven that a lot yet. No, you're the conductor. Right, let's save up for it. Is it this one? Yeah. CNG, that's the one. I can't remember what bugs we found in this bus, but we'll see. Is there an option to change the ads? Still only have just one. Okay, fine. Alright, so let's stick with that. So that's additional income. That will help towards the new bus, the Bendy bus. Let's go and do some routes. Let's go and make this a round trip. Make it long, right? So we earn more money, basically. Turn off enable to early event because we don't really show the timing. So that will just be a negative for us. And let's pick the Iveco, right? Yeah. Excuse me, can I have a ticket, please? Craft Iveco, yeah, exactly. It's the conductor's responsibility to fix the taillights. Bets being taken how long it takes for the first clumsy moment. Before all that, I have to drink. Jay was recommending a bot on a bot that reminds you to drink water, and I was asking what would Jack do then? Jack might feel bad, he'll lose a job. You killed that bot. Oh, that's a different drink emote. Cool. Alright, let's go with this. Let's see. Round trip it is. Let's do it. Jay's joke bot. Is there a joke bot from Jay? That's interesting. Feels a bit laggy, doesn't it? I hope it fixes itself. Okay. Where's the button here? Does anyone know what CNG means? Is this like an electric bus or something? Okay, it opens. Nice. Flooring is pretty cool. Should we turn off the music, guys? Should we turn off the music so you can hear the game sounds better? Shiny floor. Yeah, like a dance floor actually. Let's unlock both doors. Good. Can never get in. Hey, G-Smart. Compressed natural gas. Ooh, fancy. Compressed natural gas. That's... Oh, I don't even know what that means. But it sounds pretty fancy. Reset. Is this the first time I'm driving this bus? Why does it feel so new? Let's close the door. Good. Let's open the windows. Just a little bit. Oh, I kind of remember it now. And I don't want the lights there. Cockpit light, there we go. But we need the ticketing and the passenger lights. That's more like it. Turn on the lights as well. Look at that, electric's on and engine toggle. Oh, isn't that how it works normally? Like you turn on the ignition, but then you turn on the electrics here and the engine toggle here. You don't just hit the ignition 3 times. Natural gas is like it's used in heating homes only for autos and trucks. Need Krishboom to work on sounds. Mirror. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have mirrors, and this one doesn't face the right way. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, this will be pretty challenging then. Where's my handbrake? Where's my parking brake? No clue. Well, we can always hit the hotkey. I don't even see it moving. Maybe it wasn't put in the model, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. The mirror is bugged here. It's opposite. And here it's non-existent at all, as well as the passenger mirror up top. Okay, fine. We'll make do, I hope. Set the retarder for more natural braking. And we are good to go. Compressed natural gas, but it still uses diesel, right? It just has a different, I don't know. I think that kind of concept is beyond me. I'm not sure if that is easily explainable. In chat, maybe I'll have to wiki that. No mirrors, this is a crap Iveco. True. I do like the interior though. It looks pretty classic, if you know what I mean. Like the buttons are really distinct. How do you say? They're out there, definitely. It seems like it looks like a 90s bus. It's like the Scania 4 series, you know, like the buttons are really obvious. I'm not sure how to describe them. Wow, this is tight. What is that? Look at that. The mirror freezes at points. I don't think I can rely on that mirror. Very populated area. No diesel used. Ah, okay, I see. Natural gas is a product of oil wells, very flammable. So that is the fuel itself. Interesting. Imagine Clumsy stops for the passengers in that time Bob just enters from nowhere. I don't even know how he will get out of water. Look at this guy, he won't stop. Yeah, the AI doesn't stop when it's turning right, except when it's in front of you. That's the AI logic I noticed. Hey Blake Gaming, welcome to the stream, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, Krishboom sounds here would be wonderful. The steering match the next gen Scania steering wheel. Here, this one? Doesn't look remotely the same, does it? I mean, the next gen steering wheel is such an amazing piece of work. This one is a bit classic, I would say. Automod actually captured Ansari's mention of Blake Gaming. It filtered the actual name. Oh, Automod. What will we do with you? You're not going to be able to watch the Saturday stream. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. No problem, the Kings. It's an ad hoc stream after all. It's yeah, outside the normal schedule. Thanks for the heads up though. Yeah guys, I'll be streaming on Saturday, 7 p.m. my time, so very different timing, like what, 11 hours difference from the usual time that I stream. 7 p.m. my time, that's 7 a.m. Eastern US, and 1 p.m. Europe time, and I think 12 noon UK. I think that's something like that. Doing good, doing good. That graphics on this game makes GTA 6 graphics look shabby. Yeah, the graphics really is amazing. So good. And the map is actually very well done. Yeah, very immersive. People walking around, buildings left and right, cars parked all over the place, puddles of water, and different textured roads. It's amazing. It's just that the roads are a bit too wide, but I'm not complaining. Wider roads means better, easier, less chance of wait a minute, should we be stopping? Okay, not here. Imagine that, the bus driver just stopping in the middle of the road to check his GPS. Sure thing, Chewy. Hey Chewy, welcome back as well. I don't think I've greeted you yet. There is no GTA 6. Let's take it as a figure of speech. That it's that good. You have exam on Sunday. Exam on Sunday? Why do you have exam on Sunday? You have school on Sunday? I hope someone makes a Norway map for Bus Simulator 18. That would be awesome. I have no idea how buses look like in Norway. Does it look like in Sweden? And does it go through like those mountainous areas? Oh, here you go. Here's a train station. Maybe we can take some photos while we're waiting for the people to ride.
Next stop, Carpenter's Gate, main station.
There we go. Perfect stopping
What a
position.
beautiful day.
May I have a ticket, please?
Indeed. Let's take a photo. Okay, let's do this out first. The regular.
Thank you.
7 a.m. EST. Yes, 7 a.m.
Are
EST.
you going to
Yes.
the old sawmill this Friday? No, sorry. I need to work on Saturday.
Okay. Doesn't even that beeping sound when you close the door. Doesn't warn people that the doors are closing. I do love the back though. This looks so good. Although the brake lights aren't working, I think it's a known bug. But yeah, the lights are looking awesome in the back. The back looks much better than the front, from my point of view. Need a bunch of maps made and then combine them to make a huge map. Oh yes.
I don't feel like working today.
That sounds good. Don't see any trains.
Next stop, Workers Alley.
Oh really?
You're coming to the party at the old sawmill,
One
right?
sec.
Sure thing.
Stop here. Oh, what did I do? Who's listening? This
My bad.
lady.
I'll turn it down.
Sure. Sun shield. What's that? All the way up. It feels weird stopping in the middle of the road just to correct someone. Oh, that's a nice purr. That's a nice purr of the engine. In Dubai, Friday and Saturdays are holidays. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was not able to connect
Haven't seen
where
Stefan in
Ansari
a
is from.
while. Is he still sick? No, he's sick again.
But you're right, good catch. You'll set your alarm clock early. Alright, Ansari. Thanks, man. See you in a bit. Yes, that's what we're saving up for, Eric. 400,000. We are currently at 140. So we'll need a lot more. I guess 2 more trips or 3. And then we'll get some Bendy buses. All the buses are automatic, yes. Because they're pretty modern and I don't think there are manual buses anymore that are modern.
Next stop, Workers Alley.
Right on time. Thank you.
Nice. Next time,
Bye.
stop at a bus stop. Dangerous to stop in the middle of the road. I would love to do that, but the game is not very forgiving when it comes to that kind of thing. Like if someone is playing music like that, and if you wait until you get to the next bus stop, by that time you will have missed the opportunity already, and the game will deduct points from you because according to the game, you did not stop the guy or the lady from playing music. So the action has to be immediate, otherwise the game will penalize you just the same. So there's not enough time to wait till the next bus stop. So what game on Saturday? It's most likely going to be ETS2. Lots of people are requesting for that. That's what brought us mostly to 10k anyway, so it kind of makes sense. Actually, we're not yet quite 10k, almost there but not quite. But yeah, that's I think the convenient timing for everybody, for me at least. And it will be friendly for both folks from the US and folks from Europe, so at least more people can join. Yeah, that's a problem, Eric, but you're right. Realistically speaking, what you said makes a lot of sense. It would be very awkward to stop in the middle of the road just for that. We were trying to figure out who I sound like, but you figured out I sound like a younger version of Kirales. Actually, some people say the voice is a bit similar. I guess not really the intonation or the pronunciation, but more like the, I don't know, the aura, the vibe.
Several tickets, please.
Thank you for following Blake Gaming. Appreciate that. 160.
Thanks.
You're an early bird. You wake up at 6 a.m. usually. That's amazing. Yeah, that's perfect. Same with me.
Thank you.
I usually wake up around 6 as well, sometimes earlier. Like I have an alarm at 6, but I usually wake up a bit earlier than that. Good. 42 subs to 10k. Wow. We can do this, guys. Just a bit more. Thank you for stopping.
Oh, no, 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 no. Excuse me, can you let me out?
Like this one, like this special event. We need to stop in the middle. Do that.
Thank you.
Oh, that person, okay. She got off. Good. So imagine doing that in real life. Eh? I don't think bus drivers will do that. You'll wake up soon. Then we have to wake up a bit early to study for your finals. Oh yeah, that's true. Thanks. Mercedes-Benz Citaro Bendy buses are made in Poland. Or are they? Oh, that's nice. I have no side mirror, so I'm just wishing that no one is going to crash into us from the left. You have to follow Kirales' stun. I'll take that. Can you vote out? Can your vote outnumber all others? If only. I'm going to run out of data soon. Okay, sure thing, Kings. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, okay, we missed it. Nice. Philippines people drive the buses in Dubai. Oh, really? That's cool. Wait a minute. In Dubai, where do people drive? Like, is it like this or the other way around? They drive on the left side of the road or the right? Like this or like UK? They had fire problems with Bendy buses here too. Oh, I missed that. I missed that message. What was having fire problems? The Mercedes buses? Man, that's hard. How the heck could fire start in a bus? Faulty engine or something?
Very punctual, thank you.
Bus is made out of plastic.
Bye-bye.
Some might, depending on the driver and volume of traffic, what street you're on. I guess you're right. Some people can't stop, depending on the type of road they're in. If it's more relaxed, then it's possible. But if it's like the main road blocking everybody, then it probably doesn't make sense.
Thanks.
One ticket, please.
1 week regular. Have you announced on what's going to happen on Saturday besides the stream? Rohan is looking for a specific keyword, I'm sure. I have not announced it yet because I wouldn't want people joining just because of that. I'll probably just say it during that actual session. But bye, Mrs. Clumsy. We're going to have lunch later near her workplace. Can't wait.
Oh, right. It was
There's also amazing coffee there. So I'm really excited. Oh, look at that. One of our buses. I really like this feature. Where if you assign buses to your routes, you can actually see them driving in the routes with the exact buses that you assign them to. It's amazing. You need to catch one of the old Bendy buses to get to IKEA. They drive on the right side of the road in Dubai. So like this one as well. Alright, that's good. Mine is Clumsy, exactly. Scania Citywide or nothing. Hey River. Oh yeah, Scania Citywide is so good. It's amazing that that was put in OMSI, right? That mod was amazing. I can remember that one. It even has that fancy computer that's so hard to navigate around for the ticketing and everything. 41 subs now, we're gaining. Gotcha. Watching a sub count. I don't normally look at my number of subs. I usually only know it when someone tells me. But recently, I've been seeing it a lot. Not only because we're so close to 10k, but also because of this community thing, this community tab. Like, when I post something in the community tab, the only way I can double check if someone commented is if I go to my channel. There's no like quick way to go there in the app. So I have to go to my channel, and if I go to my channel, then I see the number of subs. I don't normally check it every single time because I'll get obsessed with it. But yeah, it's a side effect, but it's nice. It's not a problem because we're so close to 10k anyway. Why do I still see lens flares? One sec. I thought I turned that off already. One sec. Graphics. Lens flare is off. Interesting. Okay, so that apparently doesn't work. Maybe it's a different lens flare that they're talking about. Good. I just thought when you were last on the bus. Can't remember, I don't know how much a ticket is either. In the UK, are buses very common, or is it only like in London? Like those double-decker red buses? Because I think in the US it's not a very common thing,
I
right?
hope we'll get to my stop soon. Nature's calling.
Like if you take a bus, it's a bit shady. Like it's not like mainstream. Most people take their own cars. But like in Singapore, it's the opposite thing. Everybody, well, almost everybody, takes buses. I ride buses on a daily basis. Watching like a hawk. Let's do a ticket check. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's go into one when these guys go. When these guys get in. You've been on a bus 2 or 3 times in your life, other than school buses. Yeah, that answers my question. Did you see that article that actually Flixbus is arriving in the US? I think they're starting in the California region. That might be a game changer. That might change the impression of buses or coaches in the US. Let's go and do a check.
Hold on here. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Aha.
I must have lost it somehow.
Here you go.
Yeah, right. You've all
Where
heard
is
that
it?
before. Lady, don't you want to sit down?
Of course.
That must
Here.
get pretty tiring.
Oh no.
Oh.
I lost it.
Of course. Here you go.
Granny.
Here.
Okay, we got 2. That's good. Wow, what happened, Swatsman? Rip. Stop posting links. I got owned by Nightbot. What were you posting?
Next stop, Shipwright Alley.
There we go. Thanks for the permission, Rohan. Oh, the real-time view count, sub count. You know, I don't think I've ever gone to that website. I always just relied on the YouTube page, which was at least before it was
No.
completely outdated, but it gave you like a ballpark figure, and that was enough for me. Yeah, because I'm usually the type of guy who wants to like optimize things, but when it comes to like analytics in YouTube and Twitch, number of views, number of subs, number of watch
Oh,
minutes, yada yada,
Thank God I managed to catch the bus. Wait,
for some reason I was not
is this even the right bus?
I was not encouraged, or I was not into that kind of thing, surprisingly enough. Like I don't want to, how do you say, what's the term?
Oh, that's what he meant.
I don't want to make it scientific, you know, that process. I want to make it natural. So I didn't want to focus on who's watching what, even though that's very helpful. I just want to keep it unofficial. I want to keep it just me posting videos and people watching and us building a community together and enjoying ourselves. And if it gets views along the way, then that's good. But I didn't want to, how do you say, min-max it, if you can use that term. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. And if I'm looking at this, I think the speedometer is a bit bugged. Not sure if it's moving correctly. 9959, nice. Almost there. In this area, at least 5 buses go all the way in central London. Westminster is about 5 miles from here. Ah, okay, I see. Oh, it does work, okay. Good. You have about 10 routes within a few minutes going to central Manchester. Sorry for that. One sec, guys, huh? Okay. You have about 10 routes within a few minutes going into central Manchester, UK, as far as North Lancs.
I think I just saw a UFO.
That's cool. Okay, so you have a lot of buses in the UK. It's not like US setup. The AI knows what they're talking about. That's creepy. Come on, old lady, know your stops. Yeah, we're getting a lot of those, huh? You can even see that twisty building from here. That one which is, what did Chris say? Malmo? In Sweden.
I fell asleep.
Aha! Someone missed her stop. Well, you'll have to wait till the next bus stop.
Wait! Where did my hat go?
Problems of these people. Oh, there goes one more of our buses. Unfortunately, when we have a thing like this, we cannot tell him to move. We have to wait for him to finish. Bro, where did your park lights go? Hello? What the heck is he doing? It's not moving.
Wait, where's my bag?
What the heck? They took Jack's job. Lancashire. Ah, okay, I see. Oh, there we go. That was a bit long. Imagine the number of New York cabs. It's buses here. Okay, I think I get the picture. Okay, there we go.
This parking position is just perfect.
Driver is sleeping on the job. Just nudge him a bit. Huh? Regular tickets coming right up. Wow, 55 euros. Did you guys see that? So expensive. I love how the bus kneels when the doors are opened.
Next stop, water treatment plant.
Yeah, that sound I'm not a particular fan of. Like when you're just hovering at around 30 or 40 kilometers, your revs are insane. It's like there is no gear left. It's like the
Did you catch
automatic
the concert last
transmission
night at the old sawmill?
just
They brought the house down.
revs all the way up before it shifts. Doesn't sound very economical. So I guess CNG buses should be a bit more eco-friendly, right? At least that's what I assume. Jay has been having very bad weather lately. Oh, has he? Yeah, I hope he's fine. Maybe he doesn't have like electricity or internet connection. How many stops left? Well, we're finishing the route forward. We'll still have to go back the same way. So we're halfway there. There's this bus again. Let's hope he's not sleeping on the job. Did Bob get Jay? Hopefully not. Yeah, I've heard that the weather can get pretty hard there sometimes. Like, we've had an instance where, I'm not sure where in India it is, but we've had a time when our colleagues from India all were offline and they were just emailing via their phones just to say that they couldn't go online because like the weather is really bad and the power is out everywhere. I'm not sure where exactly that is, but might be similar to what Jay is experiencing. Hope he's okay. CNG has lower emissions and is more economical to purchase than diesel or petrol. I see. But I guess the challenging thing would be to find refueling areas. I guess you won't be able to refuel at the normal stops, right? The more normal fuel stations. Saw him earlier but didn't talk. Not seen him since. Yeah. Let's check on him later. Hey Peterbilt. Long time no see. Yeah, you've been missed. You always talk about you when the discussion of European versus American trucks get brought up. This is not our stop.
Awesome. Sightseeing and shopping all day.
This is not our stop. Western coastal India has been having flooding. Jay is in the center of India. Ah, I see. Yeah, remember you very well, Peterbilt. Welcome back. Yes, this is a very good game, especially if you're a bus fan. It's not as hardcore immersive as OMSI. Like, you can't, not all buttons can be clicked, but it more than makes up for it by adding more elements to the busing game. Like people being actual people, forgetting things, not paying and stuff like that. So they are more human in this game. Less details on the bus, but more details on the passengers. That's how I would describe it. Some fuel stations in the UK have the facility. Ah, I see. Can I squeeze in, guys? Thank you. So have I changed my mind? Or are you referring to Peterbilt? Is this an American bus simulation game? It's I think it's roughly based around Germany. So no, not US, because we're using kilometers. And we are having European signs and roundabouts. But I'm sure somewhere along the way, either the developers or some modder will add a US map and some US buses. Even passengers crossing like this, it's such a nice twist, such a welcome change. Like, I've been driving many simulator games like this, right? Driving simulation games, and I think it's the first one I've seen that implemented actually crossing passengers. If you play a bus simulator, you want to drive Bluebird School Bus. I'm not familiar. Unless that's like the
Thank
yellow
God.
school bus that's very
I managed to
famous
catch the bus.
in the US.
Wait, is this even the right bus?
Didn't have a link to post, I just wondered.
Goodbye.
Just for curiosity's sake, huh? I see. School bus sim would be pretty neat. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe, actually, maybe someone can mod that here, right? They can make like a school bus model and then change the passengers into all being kids. Only thing is, they probably wouldn't need to buy tickets or something. But yeah, I think that can be modded. Imagine a Tesla bus. Oh, don't let Alex hear that. They do like their orange trousers in that town. Yeah, I've seen a couple, huh? It's the in thing. Can't really talk crap about European buses since you don't know that much about buses. That's good. People will be thankful for that.
That's my stop.
Don't you mention Tesla. Okay, now you and Alex have something in common. That would be horrific. That would take a long extension cord. Quite true. Honestly though, I kind of like the concept of making electric vehicles a thing, because that would be more, well, it's a bit controversial for sure, but it's a step towards being more eco-friendly, right? So I'm for it, but it has to be like eco-friendly all the way. It can't be just like electric buses, but the electricity is coming from, I don't know, coal or something. I don't know how it works. So yeah, right now actually I'm my dream car, and this is a very shallow car for being a dream car. Like, I don't dream of having a sports car or anything like that. I just want a Prius, because whenever I ride cabs in here, they're very where's that guy? There he is. Whenever I ride some cabs and they're like Prius, I really love the interior and how there's like it has that diagram that shows if you're saving energy, if the how do you say, if you're using like kinetic energy to build up your own reserves, so to speak, something like that. I really like that. It's like a game, driving and having like an additional game on top, being as eco-friendly as possible. I like that. Although I would probably most likely miss the engine sounds, but yeah, in real life you probably won't want a loud engine. Maybe I can leave that in the game. One sec guys, I'll get back to you after we make this turn. Sometimes I'm enjoying my monologue too much. You probably noticed that, huh? Volvo recently launched an electric truck. Same with Scania, right? They're starting with electricity now. We would just electrocute passengers who didn't pay. Like, each chair would have that option to get electrocuted, and the driver can toggle it on here. That puddle sound, I like that. Global warming is a hoax. I don't really think so, but we can agree to disagree there. Oh, very bad. What the heck? That guy crashed into us when he was swerving in, and we paid the penalty. What kind of crappy thing is that? You have nothing against electric vehicles. You just hate Tesla company, especially Elon Musk. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Quite shady, huh? Yeah, but electric vehicles as a whole, I think it's the future. Worst for the environment than diesel. Well, I guess it depends where the electricity is coming from at the end of the day.
Did you catch the concert last night?
Hey Barry, how are you, man? Thanks for joining. Glad you made it. Made up by the government. Yeah, some people say that. I'm not sure though. I don't really think so. They already have hybrid buses, especially in London where they have green bits in them. And that's very cool. Oh, and someone decides to cross at the worst possible time. Good one. That's cool, they're starting with hybrid buses. I think here in SG they don't have it yet. At least I don't notice it. Maybe the next batch. When the large auto and truck companies decide to focus on electric trucks, then it will happen. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a matter of like the industry evolving, right? Hydrogen cells are the future. How would that work? Is that feasible now? Or is it like unstable or hard to implement or something? Not really up to date about these things. Classic Peterbilts are ugly. Oh, there you go. Starting a war now. Electric is not the future. I think it is, but we will see. Oh. There you go. There's the war. Kia already produced a hydrogen-powered car that is available to purchase, but very expensive. That's a good start. Yeah, it always comes out very expensive. I remember the Prius when it came out. It was super expensive. I think until now it kind of is, right? But I guess not as expensive as before. I have not really checked. Forgot to say hello. Hello, River. Let's go and do a quick check on the tickets of these guys. Well, we hardly have any passengers left.
What? Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Hey, what are you guys?
I thought I had one.
We don't allow that kind of thing in this bus. Can you move over?
Here.
I might get censored here. Let's not look at them. Where's the Bob? You love the old Peterbilts. Beautiful European any day. There we go. A US fan and a European fan. Head to head. I like both, but I prefer European ones more. Don't know why. Hadn't noticed all those orange trousers. It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm actually buying my own tomorrow. Nah, just kidding. A V12 Lambo over a Model S any day. Hydrogen is the future. Ah, yeah. Maybe that's the future. Maybe electricity first, and then hydrogen. Honk the horn. There you go. What are those guys doing? What kind of bus is this? I know, right? That was not the bus I had in mind. Orange is the new black. Isn't that a series? Hey Ultimate, how are you, man? Glad you could make it. Doing good, doing good. Back and bus sim. Back with a very strong lens flare from that tail light. Whoa. Can I squeeze in? Okay, maybe not. These guys are relentless. Good. Talking about trucks, not cars. See ya, Peterbilt. Companies actually save a lot of money by going electric. We have a bunch of Teslas as taxis in Stockholm and they save a bunch per year. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I can imagine why. I can imagine why. I guess it's the right step forward. It just has to be implemented end to end. All this Tesla talking is making you angry. Well, that's what open discussion is for. Getting opinions from people, and if conflicts arise, then we can debate. But at the end of the day, you have to prepare yourself for the possibility that you'll just have to agree to disagree. That's what makes it so nice. Everyone can share their opinions. Doing well, glad to hear. Oh, this is so nice. Such a nice view, this one. One of my favorite areas in the map. Europeans need stop signs. Auditioning to be a Jazzy Cat bus driver. You mean with that cornering? Yeah. Learning from the pros. Cornering like Jazzy Cat buses. Orange is the New Black is a series. We watched that for a bit, me and Mrs. Clumsy, but the latest season, I think it's just a bit too wild. And just like, oh, I can't watch this anymore.
What was it again? Ruior, Ruviri, Grunder. What rider was that? Ruier.
Can I move left? I can't see anybody. YOLO! Customizing your Eugene Volvo. Oh, that's amazing. Indicator we're on while driving straight. I'm going to turn left? Bro. Insane. Hey, Stuckin. Welcome. Can't wait to buy this game. Oh, I can imagine. I'm so hyped to try multiplayer when this is officially released. Let's wait if Jay or someone else can buy the game and we can play together. Drink. You only do amazing stuff. Amazing. Is this map full of escaped American convicts? Yeah, I got that comment, the American accent. Some part of me wishes that they hired German voice actors to do like German accent English. That would be a bit more immersive, right? But it's not like a very minor thing now. Kind of get used to it after a while.
Finally got my husband to see women with passion.
Americans seeking asylum in the EU. Drink. Too late. There we go. Where? Oh, this one.
made it.
Yeah, me neither.
That's interesting.
Blew my mind.
Good thing I can look all the way to the back from that bus, from this bus.
Feels like we partied the whole night.
Get out of the way, bro.
Sobbing.
Thank you.
I am so tired.
Jay's going to buy it before you know it. Yeah, that's what I'm counting on. You might get it, Scotsman. Awesome. Maybe we can play together. Do like a convoy type of thing. Someone should get the 442's Thomas Miller voice on. I'm not really familiar with that is. The name sounds a bit familiar though, but I wrap my head around that. We need to get this game tied into the VTC. Yeah, that would be amazing, huh? Yeah, maybe someone can develop like a virtual bus company site and link it with Discord. Yeah, we can have the same thing, but for buses. That would be cool. Who here is getting it? You. Amazing. Alright. So it looks like multiplayer can be a thing. It's up to 4 players, I think, if I remember correctly. 4 players at a time. So that's something we can check. We were just searching for Bus Sim 18 videos a few days ago and found my video. Amazing, man. Glad you like them. Thank you. Appreciate that. And welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay here. And looking forward to seeing you around more. Where's that guy? That lady? I think I'm going to get penalized there. Sometimes you click it, but if there is no mouse over, the game doesn't recognize it sometimes, so you get the penalty of not silencing the guy, even though you did. I hope they don't have that tagged as a known bug. I love that piece of architecture there. Looks a bit abstract. Everybody good?
Bye-bye.
Nice.
Is he still sick?
No.
GG.
Goodbye. Sick
Welcome.
again.
It's all over the
Bye.
forums. Okay, I see.
See you.
Oh, wait a minute. I think that's... Oh, you mean the price? Yes. It's 35 USD. For Europe, I think it's $29.99 or something. Can't really remember. Something like that. But yeah, they have a 10% discount for the first week of the launch. So if you're planning to buy it, yeah, that would be the best time. Everyone goes to Starbucks here. Wow, I'm getting a lot of Starbucks cups. We're good. Close the doors. It's a bit of sad discount. Can we go? Yeah, it's 10% though. I mean, for a new game, I would say that's a pretty fair discount. The price is a bit on the higher side though. Yeah, that's true. And I didn't know like Bus Sim was $20. Was it $20 when it released? That means it's almost double the price. I mean, I guess you could argue that the features and the overall game is like also double the content, so you could argue that that price is reasonable. And during the loading screens, you get a couple of like facts and trivia on comparing like how many sound files does Bus 16 have versus 18, things like that. So it does look like they really stepped it up in this iteration. If you have, if you look on the forums, they have all the conversions except R&B. Nice. Might wait, just blew all your money on raids in DLC. Completely understandable. How Scotsman like. You'll have a few days vacation in mid-June, haven't decided where to go. Do you usually go outside the country, Barry, or within China? I'm sure you can go to so many places in China. It's such a huge country, right? You're looking at buying this, but Bus Sim 16 is like half the price. It's very different. The entire graphics engine is different now, I think. They're using Unreal Engine now for sure. And I don't think they used that before, so the graphics is a huge step up. The sound is a lot more immersive as well, from what I've heard. And I think the other gameplay mechanics, I think, are all new as well. So it's really a different class altogether, I would say. Although, to be fair, I didn't really play Bus Sim 16 because I was not that enticed about it. Like, if you make me choose between Bus Sim 16 and OMSI, I'll choose OMSI hands down. If you make me choose between Bus Sim 18 and OMSI, I'll choose Bus Sim 18. Even though OMSI has like the best interaction in the buses still. But yeah, it's just too unstable. And the graphics is super old. This is UE4, yes. Sure thing, the Kings. Were there Bendy buses in Bus Sim 16? That's a good question. Not really sure. Have you seen the tandem add-on for Eugene Volvo? Yes. Looks amazing. It's got new skins. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because who made the tandem add-on for Eugene's Volvo? Is that also Mr. Capital? I haven't tried it myself, but I've seen it in the forums. There was just one type of bus in Bus Sim 16. Oh yeah, so that's huge. Here they have how many? 3 or 4 licenses and different buses. I think 4 different brands and 8 different buses in total. Bus Sim or Fern Bus? I would choose Bus Sim. It really depends because they are very different games. Although they are both like buses, the gameplay mechanics are very different. Fern Bus is more like long distance travel, right? Intercity. This one is city bus, intra-city. So it depends on what you like. If you like the constant stopping and getting passengers, then this one is better. If you like more of a tour and like enjoying the view and like that kind of stuff, then maybe Fern Bus would be better for you. Also, I heard that a new bus simulator from the makers of Fern Bus is coming out soon. I think in July. I'm not really sure, but sometime around that point, I think. The Bus. The name of the game is The Bus. So that might be worth looking into as well. But you have to wait at least a month. Actually, I'm not sure if it's July. I just heard something about July, but I'm not sure if that's the release date. Have you got anything on the TSL during the weekend? Oh, that's a good question. There was American bus mods like articulated buses. Yeah, I'm sure someone would mod it in. Pre-order Bus Sim. Oh, nice. 20 off. That's amazing. That's huge. Close the lights. And that one and that one. Close the windows. Good? Yeah, we're good. WCM North and Class 390. You found a fellow train fan. 35k income. Nice. Cool. Lots of new decals. New ads, maybe? No? Fine. Collision. Yeah, fine. Can we buy the Bendy straw yet? Well, let's see. We earned 99k. We have 247. We can go up to negative 100. So we have 347. No, I think we need to get a bit more. Yeah, insufficient funds. Yeah, okay. GG without mirrors, that's true. Why are there so many bus games releasing now? I'm not sure it's a thing. Let's bring back that music. One sec. GG pedestrians, all safe. For now. By the time bus sim releases, SES is going to make just some DLC available. To be honest, I'm not sure what SES has in mind. They've been pretty quiet recently. It's a bit strange. Not used to it. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is a different one. Use drivers to generate income on a route with max 10 stops that connects main station. Oh, this is different. Okay. Main station, let's go take this one. Needs to be Schober Grounds. Say this one. And then Sigvalden. So that one. And Oakville. Okay. How do we make it like this? Maybe have it like that. 9. Something like that. That could probably work, right? So main station, 1 stop. Schober Grounds, we have 2 or 3. Sigvalden, we have 2. Oakville, we have 2 or 3. Yeah, that should be good. So we drive this, we assign a bus there. One sec, let's remove the guy here. And assign her here. Exactly. Let me get back to chat before we start with the next route. Sure, next week is going to be something that you won't expect. From SES? Hopefully. I don't know. They've been very quiet. What about Forza Horizon 4? Is that going to be out on PC? I've never played the game. But I heard it's quite good. SES needs to do a special event for ATS. When maybe that? Oh, you have some insider info, Rohan. From SES or from modding? Maybe you can give us that clue. You'd get that. Love Forza. Forza is amazing. Still in the middle of FH3 campaign. Bought it in New Year's for half price, but could only play it for 1 month because it just constantly crashes now. Xbox only. Oh man. Crap. Buying Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa. FH4's on PC. Then that can work for me. But yeah, racing, not really my thing. Not having the best reflexes doesn't help. Wait a minute, let's go and check if we had unlocked some new buses. My favorite so far is the MAN. Such a nice bus. Let's go with that. Start the trip. Should we go day, night, rainy day? Maybe dawn. Dawn would be nice. Do a round trip again. This time the MAN. National holiday. Oh man. Okay. This is going to be huge. You have to be very careful. Assetto is one game that you've been wanting for a long time. Isn't that hasn't that been released already? Or is that a new thing? I thought that was something before. We need to play together when you get it. Project Cars 2 is really nice. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Maybe we can play that kind of game sometime. Multiplayer racing. What do you guys think? Turn off music again. There we go. Oval racing. What is that? That's good enough. I love those subtle sounds. Nice, I love the squeaking in this bus. That looks good. I think we're good. FH is the best. Please play PC2. Project Cars 2. I might suck really bad, but we can play. That's multiplayer, right? What is the best racing game in PC? Well, best might be hard. Not really hardcore. I remember Squirrel was playing this hardcore F1 game. I don't really want that. I want something more casual. Realistic, but not too hardcore. Very different vibe now. Okay, at least the mirrors are working. PC2 has great graphics, physics, car selection, tracks, multiplayer. Looks like it has all the boxes checked, huh? Assetto Corsa. So Assetto is better than Project Cars? Let's start that debate, shall we? Let's hear it from you guys. GTA 5 racing bits. That's okay. Haven't played in a month or so in your rusty news. It has great MB. Class 150 by Armstrong Powerhouse. I don't even know how that looks, but I trust you in these things. Good. Assetto Corsa has excellent physics. I just worry that I'll break my G27 when I play a racing game. But yeah, for sure, we can try. A lot of people say Assetto is better, but you prefer PC2. Are they all like single purchase things? Like you pay for the game and you have everything? Or is it like free to play but DLCs for each car? Or maybe a mix of both? Buy the game and then DLCs for additional content? Why are these plates? They have plates that glow in the dark. It's a bit off. Alright, the Kings. Enjoy. Have a good night. You didn't get PC2 as one let you down. Alex has played it. Assetto? I see. PC2 definitely improved the series. Okay, that's good to hear. Not like iRacing or anything. iRacing, is that the one that Squirrel was playing? take this one. Go straight. And then we turn left here. Yes. Oh man. DLCs for special cars. Same for PC too, but it's not essential. Yeah, it's on, but oh, it's not. Good catch. Right. The headlights are quite weak in this game. It's quite weak on the ground, but it's quite strong in reflecting on other surfaces. Should I be here? Yeah, I think so. iRacing is a free one that requires a monthly subscription. Oh, look at all these people. Goodness. I have to be very, very careful. Hey, Cheeseport. Thanks, man. That was completely unexpected. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the sub community. GG. Appreciate that. That's amazing.
Thank you.
I need to purchase several tickets.
Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already.
Where's my bag? Thanks.
One ticket,
May I have a ticket, please?
You bought project cars for Classic Spa. Uncle Champs. I don't even know what that is. Thanks, man. Really happy with that. Appreciate it. There you go, there's the Discord link. So, because there are many people in here, let's go and do a check, shall we? Oh, bro, get out of the way. Let's close the door again. Okay, I think it's closed now.
Hold on.
Here.
Here's the ticket, and here's a picture of my...
Of course. Here you go.
Here's the ticket.
Pretty sure soon the Discord will close to
And
subs
here's
only.
a picture of my cat.
No, I don't see that happening.
Here's the ticket.
Of course. Here you go.
At the very least, the subs channel will grow.
Here's the ticket.
Sure.
That will only happen if we get a lot of trolls and if we aren't able to manage to keep the server clean anymore. Like if there are too many trolls and it's just becoming too toxic, becoming an unfriendly place, then I will make it sub only. But otherwise, if we can control it, I love having more people in. Because yeah, not everyone can sub,
That's what she meant.
but they can still support the channel.
Next stop, Workers Alley.
Passengers left behind, really? I've had that bug. I'll call that a bug, because some people get stuck on the bus stop. They cannot get to the bus at all.
Just sleepwalking their way through it.
Don't have guys doing anything funny. I think the funny thing
Wait! Where
is
did my hat go?
happening only in the Iveco. It's a shady bus. It's a very shady bus. Doesn't happen on the MAN. They know how to behave when they're on this bus. Game suggestion: Project Cars 2. We can all play multiplayer together. What if we play that on Saturday?
I haven't seen Stefan in a while.
Maybe we can
Is
play
he
some
still
ETS 2,
sick?
and then we can try some Project
Sick
Cars.
again.
Will that work? I'll have to purchase the game, but it shouldn't be that expensive, is it? Not really sure. That's why you're here. Thanks, man. To keep the chat clean. That's awesome. Exactly.
Next stop,
A lot of rowdies around here. Yeah, hopefully you guys can help keep
Right
this.
on time.
Buy it now on Steam. There's a 60% sale. Wow, perfect. Okay,
Bye.
maybe I'll buy whichever is the cheapest one. No, but if you guys have project cards, then I'll go with that then.
I need to purchase several tickets.
2-day senior tickets.
Thank you.
Day regular. Oh, it's getting a bit laggy, huh? I guess it's because of the number of passengers. Sato is $9 in instant gaming. What is instant gaming? Is that like G2A? You can't play either, you have them both on PS4. Oh man. Hope I didn't leave anybody behind this time. Oh look, there's one of our buses.
next stop,
Okay, didn't leave anybody behind this time. Just like Games Planet.
Marbles, 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 marbles. After a while, it stops sounding like a word.
I'll have a look at those two games and see if I can push through with it. Maybe we can try one of those at least. What about Chuchel on Saturday? Maybe Life is Strange. What is Chuchel? Life is Strange I'm more familiar. Is Life is Strange? Because I want something where we can all interact more. Even if it's not multiplayer, I would want to be able to interact more with people because it's like a celebration, right? So I want to be like in touch with everybody. Is that something that can like promote interaction? If so, then we can do something like it.
Thanks.
May I have a ticket, please?
Honestly, I wish SES implements a multiplayer to ETS2. Yeah, I don't see it happening very soon though. I mean, even with the map DLCs, it's taking such a long time. How much more with actual gameplay changes? The Walking Dead. Thursday stream this week. No, Saturday. Yeah, I'll be streaming on Saturday, 7 PM. I think we have the same time zone, Barry, right? But I'll also be streaming Friday, Clumsy Trucking. But tomorrow, Thursday, I'm not sure. Probably not. We will see. I'll let you guys know tomorrow, if ever. Alex can explain better. Life isn't as strange as Chuchel. It seems like my settings haven't been applied because it seems like there's field of view still afar. That's weird. We saw lens flares. There is field of not field of view, depth of field. Depth of field. Still blurring out in distance, which shouldn't happen anymore because I changed the settings. Minecraft. Oh my goodness. But people might rage quit. Convoys could also work actually. Can play some TSW. Maybe we can do a convoy. Oh, Thursday US time. But Barry's from China. So I'm not sure why he would. Okay, but yeah, Friday stream. The Clumsy Trucking usual schedule. It's there. Please no Minecraft. I'll have to agree, no Minecraft. We can do a convoy. Oh man. These roads get worse every day. I know, right? Convoys would be lots of fun. Who would be in if we would do a convoy? Who can play with us? Who's game to join? 24-hour stream. I wish. Uh, 560. Look at those orange pants. No, that's a fashion statement. You're in. Twitch doesn't allow 24-hour streams. Oh, really? What's the longest it allows? If we're going to play all these games in 24 hours. Yeah, if we go with Convoy, then we probably won't go Project Cars. Probably just 1 or 2 games would fit in. After an incident with a streamer. Oh, is that the one? Yeah, I think I heard about that. Health and safety. Yeah, I heard about that too. That was sad. It's going to be Saturday evening, unfortunately. Saturday 7 p.m. Singapore time. That's Saturday 7 a.m. Eastern, US Eastern. 12 noon for UK, I think. Urge to go out and buy orange pants, I know, right? There should be some at Uniqlo. 12 noon, woohoo! For a change. Friendly timing for you folks for a change. And it's actually perfect timing because Mrs. Clumsy will be out. She has a party to go to. So there is no conflict. There we go again. Mr. Orange Fans guy. I think someone is going to come in. Anyone else? 40 to go. Nice. Look at all these people, wow. It's nice to see people walking around here. Man, now I want a holiday. Oh yeah, when is it? Wait a minute, what is it? 6. Next week? Next week there will be no Clumsy trucking stream. On Friday I'll be out. Me and Mrs. Clumsy will be going to Bangkok. Finally, after a while. Craving for some Thai food. And she's very excited because she's going to go shopping at one of the famous malls in there, which carries like the entire mall is filled with clothes. Like 6 floors of clothes or something like that. And she was actually responsible for booking the hotel. And she booked the hotel right across that mall. So, you know what her plans are. Maybe by the time she finishes with shopping, I'll have enough funds to upgrade my PC. We're going to wait and be subscriber 10k. May preparing a compilation video Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time. I would love to, but I don't think we have enough footage. So I think the stream is the best I can offer for now. They're regular, but we'll see. Maybe we can squeeze it in somehow. Right now though, it's not looking very possible. It takes a long time to do that kind of thing. And we'll have to skip out on a lot of videos if ever. The 10K compilation could probably be full of fails. But yeah, it's very hard to do. What if someone does it for me? Oh, that I wouldn't mind. I mean, you can download videos from YouTube and stuff like that, and I can share it with folks. Like a tribute, I don't mind at all, but yeah, myself, I'm not sure if I'll have enough time. Me getting stuck in FS17 multiplayer, yeah, that could be one of the moments for sure. Guys, okay, there we go. Is that guy actually giving way? Yes, he is.
Next stop, Oak Street.
Yeah, sure thing, Ron. Give it a go. I don't mind at all. Actually, what you can also do, because I can do it myself, but I'll have the hard thing is to know where the moments are. That's why some people have been helping out with tagging out the clumsy moments. But once I know that, I can edit it, download it, and edit it myself. But yeah, the difficult thing is finding all those moments. So if you guys can help with that, that would be awesome.
I'd never have guessed that Christina and Hans were related.
That we can tag the timestamp and then do a hashtag clumsy moment. That way I can find the comments across all the videos. Hey Dewan, how are you? Glad you could join, man. What time is it there again? Is it like 6 p.m? Something? Almost 6 p.m. Oh, so many people. But this is good for income. Single student ticket. There you go. Fill your pockets with coins. Yeah. Yeah, more clumsy moments. That's what I'm missing. I need your help on that, guys. If you can, whenever you find a clumsy moment, you hashtag it. It happened. Click the wrong thing. Oh yeah, I think Jack was the one who started it. Thanks, man. No worries. Yeah, it's just an optional thing. If you can manage to find a lot of those, then you can maybe I can work on a compilation video. Yeah, so Rohan, if you want to help out, you can actually help out by finding those moments. Like the actual editing I can do myself because I probably want to do some kind of commentary anyway. But yeah, the finding of the moments would be the help needed from my end. Charge them more if they aren't wearing orange pants. That might be a good thing. Who can post the time of those moments if I find it? Okay, yes, that would be amazing, Barry. So for everyone who finds anything, post the timestamp and then hashtag clumsy moment. So I can find it later on. Time to drink coffee. Go for it. Man, I can't wait to have my latte later. So we bought this latte, this milk frother thing. And it's pretty nice. Oh crap, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I hate it. Like, this game is so sensitive because some people are walking beyond the border. So you have to really stay away like this. And it's not realistic at all. I hate it. Yeah. I heard people were complaining about it as well. I think Sim UK was complaining about it. Or was it Jimmy Daly? That the passengers were sticking out too much beyond the edge. And then they were complaining that they were getting hit. Did someone say drink? ANF. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hey, regular. Did someone say drink? Okay, I'll drink. Just finishing up this batch. Man, that totally wrecked all our income. I hate that. Very good. You have your own drinking emote. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Your mic is finally coming. Nice. Did you get the one being used by Alex? You're good. Happy to hear. Welcome to the channel. Are you also into bus sim? Okay, next time I'll stay away from the edge. Let them walk.
Next stop, River Promenade.
From Matt's channel. Ah, okay. It's coming from him. Nice. What's the point of this game? It's to simulate being a bus driver. Driving a bus. Moving people around. Crashing into potholes like so. And all that kind of stuff. Look at that view. But yeah, look at that. There is depth of field, right? It is blurred from afar. I turned that off already. But we can still take a photo. That's a good thing, we can still take a photo. Not yay, it's yar. You got the one that Driver Stein uses. Ah, cool, yeah. It's a pretty high-end one, I think, right?
The last episode of Winter of Passion was a bit out of place.
I just started using Voice Meter to improve the voice quality. Make it a bit more podcasty. Just during this stream. It's the first time I'm trying it. Maybe you can also check it out, Rohan. Voice Meter to do some like compression and some tweaks. I'm not sure if it's noticeable though.
Forgot to lock the front door.
Move away, bro. Thank you. Good thing they listen. DJ Rohan in the house.
Bye bye. Bye.
Yes, Voice Meter with a double E. MEETER. You'd like to sound very soothing. I think that can help give you a more podcasty feel. Not sure if I'm soothing, but thanks. Need to ask if we're having an option to prepare our own food while taking breaks. It would be so nice. I would love to be able to do like stops and actually buy some food and coffee. That would be immersive, wouldn't it? When you need to take breaks, you can actually go to a convenience store and buy stuff. That would be so nice, but I don't think that will ever happen. First things first, they have to allow to go down trucks. Oh, sorry. Did she just kick me for giving her the wrong ticket? Oh crap, it chose a round trip, huh? Alright, let's do the whole thing all over again. This time the opposite way.
Next stop, Old Sawmill.
Peanut butter and jelly for everyone. Turns into cooking simulator or hanging out simulator. Yeah.
Is he still sick?
No, he's sick again.
Wait a minute, shouldn't I be on that side? Oh, I think that's the shoulder. Yeah, it's working now. It's as long as you have that program open, all the things you do with the mic, it applies to it. So whether you're doing Skype, you're streaming, you're recording, talking with somebody using your mic, it gets applied. It's like a filter. Voice meter is not officially free. I think officially they call it donationware. But yeah, you can try it out first, and then if it really works out for you, then you can donate. It is quite complex to look at, so maybe work with your mic first and then tweak it afterwards. But yeah, there are a lot of YouTube videos that share how to do that. I'm sure you can also find something specifically for your mic. So you can even like download settings and just use it from there. Thank you for following. I'm not sure, I don't think I've seen you in the channel before. Welcome, welcome. And if you're lurking, lurk away. If you feel like it, you can also say hi to us, so we can greet you back and welcome you.
That burrito was a terrible mistake.
You can donate for extra virtual cables. That would be very nice. Good evening. How do you pronounce it? Osiris? Osiris? You play ATS, so you'd love to get your hands on this. Nice. Yeah, really is quite a game. Looks to be taking shape quite well. It's scheduled for release next week, so you can get your hands on it next week. On the 13th to be exact. And by then they will have implemented a lot of fixes, so we've been seeing a couple of bugs here and there, but most of these are known issues, and hopefully by the time it releases next week they have it all ironed out. I was requesting to have them implement the fixes ahead of time before the official release, so I can show you guys the fixes, but they said they're not probably going to do that because they might introduce more bugs if they like hurry it up. So they're going to just implement the fix together with the official release. That's the direction they're taking. Lots of things to do. Sure thing, man. Enjoy your mic. Fine, just got to work after streaming for 5 hours. Ah, nice. Wow, 5 hours. I don't think I can manage that. I mean, even now my voice is starting to still not 100% with my throat. Thanks, man. It's nice. What do you usually stream? Do you also stream ATS or other games? A YouTube command. Unfortunately not. Maybe I should, huh? But the link should be below in the social media section. So if you go and look at the Twitch panels I have, there should be a link to YouTube in there. But yeah, I guess it would be easier if I have it in Discord chat, huh? Maybe I'll add that in. Hey Fatty Monk, thank you for following. And thank you for following as well, Cyrus. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Welcome to the channel.
It was out way too late
Let's try to avoid this pothole, or maybe at least slow down. Thank you for the follow. Man, that's hard. Shift down already, bro. The automatic transmission is not the smartest in this game. Lots of people looking at bus sim vids. Yeah, it's a very nice up and coming game.
Don't spoil it for me.
It's I think I was really surprised when I first saw it because it was just so polished. Because we don't really get a lot of those nowadays, right? It's not a very common thing. Usually when games release, it would always be like a disaster, so many bugs, game breaking bugs and whatnot. But this one has so many features, pretty much stable. Not perfect, but yeah, considering that, it's a very polished work. All we need now is a Clumsy bus skin. I know, right? I wanted to try how modding works, but I just haven't had enough time to explore it. There was one guy on the Discord server for bus sim who was posting like tutorial videos how to do it. Apparently, at least for the decals, it's very simple, but the paint job, I'm not sure. One day regular. Would be great if we can make our own skins. You can, yeah. And then you can post it in the Steam Workshop for people to use as well. Your ramen delivery just arrived. Oh man, now I'm super hungry. I'll have lunch after this one.
Ticket, please.
Yeah, Squirrel already has his own skin. I'm not sure who made it for him. That was fast. Alright, have a good night, Riverdy. Thank you for joining us. Catch you next time. I'm feeling in the mood to check some tickets. Let's see.
Here you go. Here's the ticket. Here's the ticket.
I have a feeling
Sure.
we have a
Of course.
stowaway.
Oh,
Of course.
I already showed it.
Someone's mad.
Here you go.
We have twins.
Here you go.
Hold on.
hold on.
Of course. Here you go.
Of course.
Of course. Here you go. Where is it? Ah, here you go. Here you go.
Oh no, I lost it.
Okay, we have at least one.
Where is it?
Here.
Of course. Here you go.
Okay, just one. Full house, huh? Interesting. Let's bust somebody. We busted one. I'm happy with that. Looking forward to playing. It's bought and ready for next week. Nice. You pre-purchased it. Oh, cool. Just got a Logitech G SciTech Farm Sim vehicle side panel to go with your G29. Oh man, nice. Nice. I think some people have that kind of setup. The ones who have access to the game now. I think there were some problems they were reporting, but I hope the developers managed to fix it then. From what I've experienced, because what I have is a G27 and just an Almar SKRS, so a shifter. This shifter has just one extra button. And what I saw was that the buttons were getting mixed with each other. Like, for example, in my G27...
Hey,
oh man.
aiming for those?
That guy. So what I noticed was, okay, so in my G27 I have like a button 4 in my G27. What I noticed was that in my shifter it was getting registered also as a button 4, but for the same device. So basically they're sharing the same key. So when I hit that button on my G27, it would behave the same when I'm hitting the button on my shifter. So I don't think they can distinguish between different game controllers just yet. I hope they do though in time for the release or in a future patch. So it would be a shame for some of the folks'
I need a ticket.
equipment.
One ticket, please.
Alright, Ansari. More convicts. Catch you later, man. Enjoy school. Sure thing, Ansari. My pleasure. Thank you for joining. Catch you next time. One week senior. Take care. Catch you on Friday. Good. The concept is still strange to me, you know, that working time in the Middle East, where Friday and Saturday are holidays and Sunday is not. It really is such a strange concept to me. I still can't wrap my head around that. I heard it already before at work. We had a major problem with that before. The client I was working with was trying to consolidate their business. So they're a multinational company. They're a big multinational company, one of the largest, and they were trying to consolidate their people. So they were trying to make hubs. Like, okay, for Asia, everybody will be based here. Like all the users of this type will be working from this area, things like that. And they had a huge problem because they were planning to put something in the Middle East. This is one of the hubs, but the working days were different. Like Friday and Saturday were the weekends, and so it was in conflict with all the other countries. And it was such a showstopper that they didn't push through with it. I don't think. I'm not sure if they ended up what they ended up doing. But yeah, that became a showstopper for quite a while. And we do have users from there, so they would always request for Sunday support because they're working on Sunday. Like when a project goes live, they would expect that someone is online on Sunday, and the project would be like, no way. You guys wait till Monday. Unless it's a critical thing. But yeah, it's quite an interesting setup. Very unique. Fingers crossed. Let's wait for this guy, because last time I tried to go through, the guy merging over was he crashed into me in the previous trip. So this time let's wait. Let's be more patient about it. Ticket inspection time. We just inspected tickets. So now I'm paranoid in going near the curb at all. Pick what's that smell?
Bye-bye.
Actually, I'm not sure. That's a good point. Look at all these people. Wow. Jam-packed bus. That's a good point. Maybe we can take a look. Must have missed it. Maybe. Single regular. Day regular. Wow, look at that line. 380. What happens if there are no seats that they stand? There are some standing areas. I've seen a couple of people standing. But I'm not sure if the game would, if it's really full, even the standing areas. I'm not sure if people would get on at all. Maybe there just won't be any passengers from outside. Because I've never seen an instance where people wouldn't go, or you had to stop people from coming in. But yeah, that would be a nice random event, right? Like someone is trying to squeeze in and you have to push them out. Pushing them out, that would be fun. Put them on top. Yeah, or something like that. That can also work. Let me grab a drink. No more water. Get a what now? Trailer? There's the drink.
Oh my gosh, what is that sound? Does anyone else hear that?
People are stopping there because there are people crossing. Sometimes you think that the AI is stuck, but actually it's just waiting for the people to cross. Look at that.
Yesterday I walked in the shop.
Oh, I think that guy crashed into someone. Fade to white for you. The hard thing here is trying to merge with these
Did you catch the concert last night at
cars
the old
that are going
sawmill?
straight.
The band seemed to be just sleepwalking their way through it. Horrible.
Trailer. A bus with a trailer, that would be some sight, huh? That would be some sight. Sigvalden, we have arrived. Stay on the edge. Let them walk.
I need several tickets. It's so annoying to work freelance for a foreign company when they have a holiday. Thank you.
So many people. I'm just trying to rest my voice a bit, guys. So I'm starting to feel it acting up again. Good. Right. They have them in Switzerland, or in the intercity coaches for the luggage. Oh, the trailer. Oh, interesting. That's
Hey,
nice.
did you see the latest episode of Winter of Passion?
Stop. Fisher's Ground.
Yeah. Holiday route. Money making day. Oh, cool. Glad you applied to. Sure thing, Scotsman. Have a good night. Thank you for staying as long as you did.
Did you catch the concert
Quite late
last
there.
night at the old sawmill? They brought
Enjoy
the
and
house
catch you
down.
on Saturday. Or Friday first. Welcome to the trucking company. Why is everyone braking like mad? Oh, a train before you leave, Scotsman. That's one for you. This time it was real. There you go. Just in time. Even the train is saying goodbye. Exactly. Guys, stop flicking on your brakes. These guys are very fidgety. I can imagine their foot just going tap 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 on the brakes. And with the automatic transmission, your car moves forward on its own, right?
I think I just saw a UFO.
You're training tomorrow on your bike. Nice. Enjoy. It's been a while since I rode the bike.
Darn
They're
it, I
worse
forgot
than
to lock
you.
the front door.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the question. Yeah, what Alex said. Wednesdays and Fridays are the usual schedule. 8 a.m. Singapore time, that's 8 p.m. Eastern. And usually on Wednesdays we stream a random game. On Fridays we usually go trucking. Either ETS2 or ATS. 35k charity bike ride coming up. Oh, nice. Good luck, man.
Stop. Fisher's
How long does that usually take? 35k. Or is that km? Wait a minute. I think I'm missing something. Nightmare for you to drive step by step. Manual shifter. Yeah, I guess so.
I think someone lost something.
Oh crap. Really? Where? That's the one. Where are they? That's the guy. Return it. No, don't leave. Yes. Yes, you left something.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Did you hear that guy complaining I was leaving? This one. Yeah.
Show me my ticket.
That's the person standing. I don't know if we get more people. These guys are very demanding. Just had a wonderful dinner. Man, I'm really hungry.
I need a
Can't wait for my turn. Day student.
It's so nice to have a day off.
I wish this view was a bit more upwards. I understand why it's like this, but I would love to see the face of the person while I'm doing this. Not just see their feet and their nice orange pants. Like this, a bit zoomed in would be okay. I would have driven off in your bus when you're off. Yeah, I know, right? GTA style, like what Rowan said. I wouldn't do that, probably. In Singapore, people do that. I mean, people here are very lax.
Workers Alley.
They just leave their laptops in coffee shops and go to the restroom, the washroom. They just get their drinks and leave their laptops on their tables. I would never do that. I'm too paranoid. I grew up in Manila. In Manila, if you do that, say goodbye to your laptop. Leaving your phone on your
Did you catch
table.
the concert last night at the old sawmill? They brought the house down.
Say goodbye to your phone. One sec.
Workers Alley.
Expect the theories to be true, but Christina isn't.
Don't forget the trash on the bus. Oh yeah. Yeah. Full 100 km ride. Wow. How long does the 35 km ride last?
I need to purchase
Usually.
several tickets.
Single, regular.
Thank you.
So nice to have a day off.
You've done the 100 km ride.
One ticket,
Wow.
please.
Why didn't you do it this time?
Thanks.
Do you need lots of training for it? We're not really very athletic, me and Mrs. Clumsy, but we decided to go on a 5 km run this December, so we have to train for it somehow. Like, we go to the gym regularly, like 3 times a week, but we don't really run. We join classes which are either weightlifting or cardio, but not running itself, so I think we have to practice this in actual running, because that's a very different thing.
Next stop, main station.
And we have this running joke. We call it the Sunday habit, because outside our house is like a reservoir. It's like where people can, and in the surroundings, people can walk around. It's a very scenic area, and it's perfect for walking or running. And so when we were new here in our place, we went there, we walked around, we loved it, and we called it the Sunday habit because we went on a Sunday. But then the funny thing was, it never we never repeated it. So the Sunday habit was actually a one-time thing, and whenever we would say it, we would just laugh because it never actually became a habit. But yeah, I think we should bring it back. Will Jay be streaming on Saturday? Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we can stream together or something. He usually streams that time, right? Maybe we could do a convoy. Oh yeah, did anyone answer? Is anyone interested in the convoy? I think I only saw Jack could join. Will someone else be able to join? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey Sheng. Not the Avatar kind. As much as I would like that. Welcome back, man. Fellow benders. That's one. Oh, nothing else, just one? Oh, there are two. There you go. Okay, it's more or less clean. Let's go back to the garage. Stream together. Yeah. You've had injuries this year which have prevented you training. Plus your 580-pound bike was stolen. Oh man, that sucks. Sounds like a very professional bike, huh? Do you do mostly the cycling events, or do you do like the triathlon kind of thing as well? Like there's like this, just the cycling. There's the triathlon, which is cycling, swimming, running and cycling, or something like that, right? And there's like a duathlon, was it? All different combinations. Unfortunately, you won't be able to. This weekend will be hectic. No worries, man. No worries. Thanks. More as a chill thing. Yeah, I'm trying to gauge how much interest there will be in a convoy, but maybe we'll just do a classic ETS stream or ETS stream. We'll see. Might be harder to set up a convoy depending on the people interested. When you go to the garage, can you change your route number or turn off your sign? It does it automatically, unfortunately. It's not as immersive as OMSI, where you can change the sign. It's automatic depending on the route you choose, so it's already there. You just basically turn on your engine, turn on your lights, adjust the windows, but you don't have like an IBIS or anything like it. Hopefully they add that in later on, but right now I don't think they're having planned. You, your dad, and your brother-in-law decided to ride your mountain bikes from London to Brighton. 63 miles, wow. Got 10 miles from Brighton, and your dad collapsed with bronchial spasms, wow. Ah, I see. I see. But you guys usually do that, or was it the first time you did that? Hope he's okay now. We have enough money for a bendy bus. I'm not sure how much that incident with the passenger set us back. I'm crossing my fingers. Otherwise, this stream would not be very aptly named. First time, ended up in the local hospital. Ah, okay, it was around 20 years ago. Okay, Alright. And yeah. Must have been hard. Glad it all turned out fine. So when you get to the garage, you just go inside like this. And you just basically stop it. It's not very picky on what you do. Go to neutral. Turn off the lights. Ticketing in passenger. Parking brake. Oh, I already put it in. And turn the bus off. And open the door. We're good. Yeah, drive finished. Yeah, but actually, even that one was still on. The sign was still on. Look at that, so many levels. Hit pedestrian, so we only earned 10, 12k. Crap. I hope our drivers did better. Fair Dodgers 15, wow. We only caught one? Wow, okay. Same route as the London to Brighton classic car run. Mainly same route. Now you want this game. It's actually pretty cool. We earned 90k there. Oh, we have 336. I think we can buy it. We'll have to loan a bit from the bank. I think it works. So we did that one, so we can do this one now. But before all that, let us get a new bus. Negative funds. Your balance is negative. You are now borrowing money from the bank and will pay interest on the loan weekly. If your loan exceeds 150k, you will go bankrupt. Okay, there we go. But we have it. Let's go customize this bus. Get the usual ads. We need money. Oh man, how did they approve that? If I was the company, I wouldn't like that. How that looks. Good. So do we have like income per day? Let me verify if that works. Let me verify if that works. So we have ads. Okay, we have ads. That's the one. We're still in the fence. Still considering OMSI 2. Yeah, I can totally understand. Avatar hype. Thanks for the host, Rohan. Main station. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's do this. Let's use driver to generate income on a route with max 7 stops. Okay. Main station. Shober grounds. Okay, this one. Okay, I see. This one connects to the main park now. Alright, so let's try something else. Let's go here. Stop there. Here. I think we'll have to go through here, right? Max 7. I don't think I like that though. Let's change it up from here. I really want to take this route, but might not work. I can loop all the way around, but max 7 stops. I can do it like that, and I won't be stopping here at all. But I think it's... yeah, fine. I think we can do that. Maybe we can do that. Or, no, I know now. Let's not start there. Let's start here. And then let's add this one. But let's move that there. Oh, no. Here. Let's repeat that. So here, loop around, stop at Lido, and stop at these two. There we go. 7 stops. I think all of those are connected. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up. Let's go there instead. That one looks better. Wow. Rohan, that's amazing, man. Thank you for the bits. Always wanted to give you 100 bits at one go, and it's finally here. As always, your content and streams are amazing, and I'm sure everyone would agree on this. Thanks, man. GG. Shiny purple bits. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. It's amazing. Totally unexpected. Thank you. Save that. Let's assign a driver here. We don't have a driver. Why don't we have a driver? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We assign it here, right? Diesel route 10. But okay, let's hire one more. Let's get a professional. There we go. Rohan has been playing Bit Farming 2018. Nice badge, Rohan. Bits Leader 1. Okay, let's go with that. Route time is 14 minutes. Let's just do this once. Not round trip. Just to try it out. And then of course, let's try the Setaro G. The Bendy bus. Cool. Or should we do a round trip? No, let's not. Let's do it like this first. Yeah, very nice badge. Right, start the garage. Open it here. Let me remove the music. What a good looking bus. Alright. If you're still on the fence, Ultimate, well, maybe you can wait a while, but I think the community in this game will really move this game forward. Because even as early as now, you're getting a lot of mods. So I think the modding community will be intense. That's my guess. I like this. Like seats for the elderly. For the physically persons with disabilities. And this one is the standard ones. Okay, cool. Very nice bus. What is that? That's cool. Like next stop probably. Let's see. Let me turn on the engine. And let's see how that works. Ah, this is inverted. Mirrors are inverted. I think if they work, shouldn't be too bad though. Okay. Just that a bit. Something like that, maybe. Turn off the cockpit. That's those two. And let's see how that sign looks like. Oh, that's a passenger mirror. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. The community really makes or breaks the game. It's a huge thing. Yeah, finally, Bendy hype. Retarder. Let's go and see how this looks. The mirror is not working. That's not a good sign. Yeah, these are all known issues. So I am confident that they will be able to fix it beforehand. The right one works. at times if you have it at that angle, but if you look at it that way, it stops. It's like one of those. Do you guys know that ghost in Mario when you're playing Mario? That ghost that only moves when you're not looking at it. It seems like that. This one doesn't work though. It's weird. Very weird. Hey, Skik. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Let me know if I got that wrong. Bendy bus for the bendy people. There we go. I like that. Now it behaves more like a truck. Let's take a nice photo. Maybe it's better when we do that as we turn, right? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, good. I was a bit nervous there. Yes, this is the new Bus Simulator. Bus Simulator 18. It comes out next week, 13th of June. It's quite good. Still has a couple of bugs, but the developers are hard at work to fix them in time for the official release. Like the Weeping Angels in Doctor Who. Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I don't actually know when this mirror works, but it doesn't work when I'm looking at it. Oh, it works when you're not, like that. You see it on the upper left side? But when you look at it, it stops. Like the ghost in Mario. Oh, is that the one you're mentioning? Like the Weeping Angels. Same concept. Engine sounds really nice. Oh, is it? That's cool. Ooh, I almost crashed into the car. Didn't know that there was something there. As polished as this game is, I'm surprised they missed those mirrors. I know, right? Seemed impossible to miss. Unless they probably maybe just copy-pasted some parameters and they weren't able to test anymore the buses firsthand. I'm not sure. It did seem weird. Thank you for the follows, Geek. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay here. And it's a bit hot in here, so let me open the window. Is it still moving? There you go. It's moving by itself, look at that. That was freaky. There we go. Now the engine is louder. Even louder. Love those episodes. Oh man. I feel bad I can't relate. Doctor Who is a British series, right? I have some friends who are into that one. That looked magnificent. I think that's going to be the thumbnail right there. I wish there was a photo studio though, with the amazing graphics like this. It would do so well with a decent photo studio mode. Do you think this is very early alpha? No, I think this is close to release quality already, like a release candidate. It's just that the bugs, they're very minor bugs. Very obvious, but not really game-breaking bugs. The game itself is polished. It's just that the mirrors are flipped, the setting is wrong, but this is just tweaking the numbers. Because if this is similar to how it is with the OMSI setup, then that thing, you can actually customize that thing. Where when it stops and when it moves, when you're looking at it, and it's because of performance. So ideally it should stop refreshing the mirrors when you're not looking at it. and it should continue refreshing when you're looking at it. But with the parameters wrong, then it can do the opposite way. Wow, look at that. This is when a side mirror would help immensely, right? That's a tight squeeze right there. I think that is a nice photo though. So many nice photos possible. Made in UK since 1963. Wow. Yeah, I still don't understand how they could have missed those things. They have the Citaro pretty polished, like the base, the first bus, but the others, it's weird. Because they did some closed beta testing here, even before they released it to us, press people. They had some closed beta testers. And I'm sure the beta testers saw that. But maybe they just didn't have enough time to fix it. Not sure. But yeah, if it's the same as OMSI, it's just a matter of fixing some values, correcting the angles. So it's, I guess it's as simple as tweaking something in a file, a flat file. The parameters in there. Maybe not a flat file, but some of the parameters in game. Or maybe it's also related to TrackIR. I don't know. Maybe some people don't have TrackIR, and so the angles are a bit different. Something like that.
Is this a new bus?
Yes, it
I
is.
like it.
I need to purchase several tickets.
3 single senior tickets.
Thanks.
I need several tickets, please.
3-day regular.
Thank you.
Clumsy isn't hitting things with the long bendy bus. Cheats turned on. Oh, this is only the warm-up. I'm sure it will come very soon. Door seems to be blocked. Really? Who is blocking the way? Bro! Come on. Get away from there. And while we're at it,
Of course. Here you
let's
go.
go and check your ticket.
Of course.
Fine.
Of course.
You have a ticket, you just don't know where to stand.
Of course. Here you go.
Good. Yeah, it's a Mercedes. Mercedes Citaro.
Did you catch
Citaro
the concert
G?
last night at the old sawmill?
Don't quote me on that.
They brought the house down.
Rail Builders Bridge.
Hey, it works. Our little Clumsy is growing up. Not quite, but we can all wish, right? Watch the 50th anniversary episode while having dinner yesterday. 50 years, man. It's in the standard Twitch emotes list, but it's easier to get by typing LOL in caps.
There's a ladybug on my knee.
Oh, it works indeed. A tribute to the guy. He passed away recently, right? Very sad news. Yeah, I heard about that. Ultimate. Where's the train? Oh, there it is. Oh, there are so many trains here. Too bad Scotsman isn't here anymore. That main train
Yesterday was
station it
perfect.
is.
I spent the afternoon at the Lido and then partied all night at the old sawmill.
You. I had to work yesterday.
It's a shame that the side mirrors don't work, because the side mirrors are essential in a bendy bus like this. I love seeing how the back just moves along.
I hate the commercial breaks. in
With the
mirror
main
patch. They
bus.
always come right after a cliffhanger.
Yeah, maybe we can make it work somehow.
Next stop, Rail Builders Bridge.
Wait a minute. Oh, even the mirrors are opposite. This is there on that side, and this is on this side. It's flipped all the way through. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's as strong as it can get. Hey, it works.
Oh, that's what you...
Random question. Do you know why the devs decided to make a make-believe city instead of modeling out real life? I'm not really sure. Actually, no one has asked that. That's a good question. It's kind of awkward to call something a sim if the environment isn't real. Well, I'm not really that opposed to it not being a real place. Because for me, if it's based on real life, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if the signs are based on Germany, if the roads look like Germany, even if it doesn't signify an actual place in Germany, I wouldn't mind. Simply because I wouldn't know either way. Like, I'm not from there, so I won't really be able to compare it. So I don't mind make-believe cities as long as they have actual, real environments. They're based on the real thing. But that's just me. Sure thing, Rohan. Random passenger. I hate commercials too. Scotsman, where are you? Probably creative freedom. Could be. Yeah, it's probably makes it easier because they have to link all these train stations, the industrial area, and it's hard enough making your own map. Maybe it's harder even to find something with the exact same requirements they need and model it based on real life. But yeah, I don't personally mind. Why is the bus bouncing? What are the guys doing inside? Someone is jumping all over the place. Money saved scouting real places. That could be. Yeah. Probably takes a lot more time. But yeah, it's not really a big thing for me. Don't mind that much. Let's see how this turns. Oh, that doesn't look good. Slowest turning ever. Oh crap, and I did the wrong turn. I turned so slow and I went on the wrong turn. Okay. Let's just maybe... Can we skip that bus stop? This will be late anyway. Now let's do this properly. Oh, it tagged it as a missed stop anyway. Fine. So let's skip it.
What was it again? Rouen? Rouen? Oh right, it was Rouillère.
Oh, this new bus is really nice.
Still waiting on Google to jump on a simulation train. That would be nice, huh? A simulator from Google. Just a scenic journey
I
detour.
forgot to lock the front door.
Let me try something, guys. With the graphics. This is really weirding me out. The depth of field is off. Lens flare is off. Let's apply that again. Does that work now? Did it change? I think it did. Maybe I just have to apply it every time I go start the game, huh? Let's notice later. Let's observe later. When we get behind the car. If there will still be lens flares. Like this guy. Oh, he moved. No worries. We'll see that in a bit. This is such a scenic route. Love it. The only thing is this place has speed bumps. Potholes, rather. Shift up, bro. Shift up. Okay, fine. Doesn't want to. Yeah, probably the shifting can also be tweaked via mods. There's probably some like gear ratios in there somewhere.
Next stop, Seawalden, Lido.
Right on time.
Not bad at all.
Bye-bye.
It's a nice shot. It can be a nice shot too. Oh. Doors are still open. My bad.
Next stop, South Spoke.
You haven't had one wheelchair passenger this stream. Oh, yeah, that's true. I was waiting for it. It's a very rare occurrence, huh? Interesting. No, he didn't miss it. I was also waiting for it. Another train. Nice. I had one during the recording yesterday. The video that's going to come out later.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old
But
song?
yeah, it's a very rare
The
thing.
band seemed to be just sleepwalking their way through it.
See? I give way sometimes. Highlight on sometimes. Love this roundabout. So nice to drive in it. And as you enter this zone, traffic. Those are some noisy birds. Okay, turning left here. Looks like this intersection should get a traffic light, huh? With the volume of cars entering. Wonder if the bus physics change with added passenger weight. Interesting. I haven't noticed anything. I don't think they do. At least I don't feel the bus getting heavier even when it was full, like
I don't feel like working.
in the previous trip. How does this work now?
I'm
Oh.
afraid I'm getting sick.
I think I might have hit the bus. Hit the van a bit. Okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean it to be that sharp. The bendiness makes up for it. Sounds like a blackbird. Orange bird. Yeah, it's probably an orange bird. And we are back at the starting area. I wish you can change those gear ratios. I would probably learn how to mod it in just to fix that. Because it feels so nice hearing those shifting gears when you're having a different rev, right? It's part of the package. Just having like one gear doesn't sound nice at all. You can see the trees rendering in as you approach them. Yeah, I think it's the, what do they call it? LOD, level of detail. The different details on the trees rendering in as you approach.
Very punctual. Thank you.
A real 4 engine for the wind. Yeah, I think that's one of the
the door.
weaknesses.
I'd never have guessed that Christina and Alex were related.
Who's blocking the door?
Blow my mind.
Some guys.
Sure.
Let's go and check some tickets.
Ticket.
And pick up some
Here's a
garbage.
picture of my cat.
You know, I have a question.
Burly.
Where does all the garbage go? Our pockets must be filled with these Starbucks cups.
Here's the ticket.
Here you go.
Good. Everybody good. There we go. Last stop.
Please leave the bus.
What's nice as well is after this trip, we ideally should also finish the set of objectives that we were working on. So it should be on to the next one. Faint aroma of coffee all over your pants. Why not, right? Let's go back to the garage. Whoa. What's up with that car? I think he was trying to evade me. Taking as wide a berth as I can. Keep that coffee in its place when you buy a Clumsy mug. Yeah, that can be nice ads. Am I going to stream this on release day? Yes. So it's going to be released on my end on the 14th, I think. So I'll probably stream Thursday next week. And it's going to be perfect because I won't be here on Friday anyway. So I'll instead be doing a Thursday stream. Welcome back, Rohan. Yar. Very civilized greeting we have. That seemed to work. Goodness. Go forward, bro. Thank you. I really should. Oh, what's happening? I don't think I have. Actually, I'm not sure if I follow you yet. That's a good call. Can you link your channel, Jack? Maybe I can follow it now. Maybe set notification. Parking brake. Neutral. Lights. That's nice. Nice. The CG mug and the other orders are arriving next week, I think. Yeah, soon. There you go. One sec, Jack. Follow. Oh, I'm seeing myself. I'm getting hosted. Thank you. Thanks for the host, man. There you go. Followed and notified. Cool. Not yet. I think they'll all come together. If they're smart about it, they'll come together. And we are nice. We're not in debt anymore. 6K earnings from ads. Lots on wages, expenses, maintenance, and interest. But now we don't have... That's interesting. Weren't we like at negative 87? We earned 83 and now we're... I don't know, but as long as I'm not negative, then that's good. Okay, we finished it. Nice. Unlock harbor and then 90,000. Oh, because we got 90,000 as a reward. That's why we're not negative anymore. Makes sense.
Outstanding work, just as I've come to expect. The harbor is now all yours. Many of the workers there are locals from all over town. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that they'll soon be able to rely on public transport to get them to work on time in the morning and home safely in the evening.
Two different packages in 2 different days.
Offer you another bonus if you manage to connect the residential areas to the harbor. Oh, and you didn't hear it from me. And they're already talking about opening up Westfield and Mayerheim for public transport.
Wow. Where is that? Where's the harbor? There it is. So what is new here? Actually, there's not a lot of new places. Maybe this part would be unlocked soon. The heart, the main city, I would say. Right now, Sigvalden, Oakville, Port Amber, this one. Yeah, so basically connecting that here. Alright, that's cool. But that's nice. Alright, we're stepping up. You like trains. How long have I been waiting? Me? I don't know, 2-3 weeks. But yeah, it's overseas, so it's always tricky. And the Redbubble site is smart enough to not give me a commission on my own purchases. I think it just gave me a discount on what I purchased. So it doesn't have to go all the way around. Cool. We're just in time. Wow. Perfect. So yes, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me the entire time. And hope you enjoyed as much as I did. We'll do this again next week during the official release. And I'm hoping that the buses are fixed. The bugs are fixed then. Thank you for staying with me, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Love the time. And hopefully I can get into your streams in the future. Oh, that was the name of one of the objectives. Okay, I see. I think that was the previous one, right? Yeah. Hey, Gyotis. No, this is Bus Simulator. 2 posts from Nightbot. Why not? GG. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Catch you on Friday for some trucking. Probably American trucking, unless Alex can find a nice mod we can try out. If you like the ASMR. ASO Blade. Some people say it's a bit SAMR-ish. It's true. Thank you and have a nice day. Catch you next time. Clumsy Busing. Bye-bye. Orange Trouser, salute to you as well. See you guys. Bye.